What a farcical farce, farcical farce, fiasco, farcical farce. 278-372. Ha 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 ha. Where's your scrutineer? We listen to. So Mr. said he'd rather be dead in a ditch. Ooh. Farcical farce, don't expect what to know what this politics be. If it was so important, it would be in the core curriculum. But there is nada, real, nothing, nout, nothing at all. And the far out left and the far out right. Shit in, shit out. Correct boogies. It was all as was said. Shit in, shit out, shit all about. And the Bubaka, better be careful I'll be named. 278. It was hung, Parliament equivalent external. Classic dynasty. Naturally I acquired the 2%. 51.49 at 10.25 local shop. Local shop. But apparently there was still this Article 50 and to bring and buy sale for 50p. Is that 50p to the green type? What is P? That's why we were never we of the P. We were worth. This time ISI, not as weight, referenced it. That's because we were worth. Well, you wouldn't be we. Because that was a reference to you, Ryan, and piss. We were worth. Where you been? Well, we're precisely. And this is Shitty South Shields Live. Look. Interchange, not intersex. Interchange. Baby don't change. Baba. Remember when the baby word went wrong in song? Because it was real baby and it was baby, baby, where did our love go? You know, and Packet of Jelly Babies thinks that. Well, it's, you know, these things. Top of the Plops. Top of the Pops never died. It didn't die, right? The blatant, obstinate, prudent blindness of Crimbo days. Well, it's there. It's there. It's there. But it had died and gone away. They made loads of things. Bye-bye. Keep. Na. It's Friday, by the way. It's Friday, daytime, South Shields still alive, just. I didn't like those escalators, I tell you now, right? There's somewhat funny, yes. I cannot stand them, in fact, right? Gives us the collie wobbles. But you see this bridge right here, right here? Look at the M for Metropolitan. They'll give it a lick of paint. But the white rock opposite the Sikh Temple Westway, there was no, that was 97 I clocked it. 1997, I painted it when I was younger in the 80s. Right, and we used to be able to fit one young, right, less than 10, right, was smaller, right. Anyway, there used to be a petrol station on Westway, petroleum, right, they knocked all that down, right, you see this bridge right here, right, yeah, anyways, right, they knocked it down, right, it's next to, yeah, this bridge goes all the way along the West Park, right, they knocked it down, right, and had to take the tanks out of the petroleum, the petrol, which was underneath. You know, your gas stations American, which is gasoline, petroleum, right? It's not gas as in kind of the gas layer. Oh, that was head right, anyways. That's lining up time things. I'm thinking, well, it's not natural gas, right? You got a lighter with a taper. Long time ago. They missed out the gasoline. You're pumping gas at the gas station, and I'm thinking it's all gas like you, right? And the American cars were on gas. Yes, like stuck in a can, know what I mean? But it wasn't, it was gasoline. Anyways, all that time, it was. The petrol station was there, they knocked it all down. And they took the tanks out the bottom. Now, to the right of the bridge, where the petroleum station was, is a rock. And I painted it white when I was younger. I wanted to paint everything, right? A bit like when you paint the stars, a bit like my friend Deborah paint the China wall, things as such. All straights as a bee. What's your big soya protein alternative to beef, right? Now you've all got pot noodle root there, right? With your chicken mushroom, chicken, and your beef and tomato, and your far-fetched pulled pork. It's all soya protein. know what I mean? So yeah, right, anyways, off that. 1997 as a grown up, I clocked the rock collapse. What they'd done, they'd knocked it out and they'd built. Yeah, took the tanks out the bottom, they built on top of it, right next to the bridge. Let's further on this bridge right here, right. Anyways, when I saw it, I almost had, I was a bit, what the fuck? Yeah, because I had my little, like it's, yes, upon it. Yeah, from when we used to be able to fit underneath, you had to be small. But it was all steamy, right, and smells of Lake District if it rained, right? Yeah, not the harsh rain, right? The type of rain that releases smells, right? So it's all Lake District smells, right? If you know what I mean, right? When we were younger, right? I don't know about getting wet. We just get wet, right? Things as such, not the cold rain that goes right through with the mush and things. Anyway, so it was really brilliant, right? Yeah, we're all kind of like not wet. We're dry and we smell the smells. We used to be underneath this rock, right? Bigger than Acme Bus, right? When I cartoons. 1997, I'm walking up Westway where the bungalows used to be. They were a bit sort of Vince-ish, right? To me myself, right? Opposite the conker trees of West Park. We used to have fun times at West Park, South Shields. Anyways, and then I saw it. It was right on the ground. This big rock where we used to be able to fit underneath. It's like shit. Right? The one I painted, it was me, right? No, it wasn't me. I saw it and it was really scary. So I had to apply the little I learned at school, even though I never got put in front of geography, right? Is it natural? And I don't mess with the word natural in nature, right? So I did my spec and my thoughts applied to mine to natural logic, like K2. And I thought erosion, I thought, flash floods, right? And all the earth of the soil, adding weight up the top. I went through all those processes of thought, 97. No, was it fuck natural? Because the other side of those steps was where the petroleum station was. And they'd done a whole load of shaky, knocking it down, like Woody Woodpecker, if you've seen the cartoon. Bang, 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 you're going to get vibration sound, right? Yes, which is an energy. I'm not getting fictional, I'm causing fiction. But anyways, the conclusion was no, that collapse of that rock was not natural. Full stop. 97. We used to have a lot of fun times, right? It was the 80s. I had a Wiley Cat skateboard temporarily. Yes, it was all about the grip. The of us were bone shakers. My folks got it. I was mega chuffed, right? Mega chuffed with it, right? £7 lot of coin, right? I estimate about 5 tops, right? It was whatever it's called. In between Frederick Street, it's all knocked down now, right? Olsen's, that was it. Olsen's. It was in the window, right? And I could see the rubber of tyres. Yes, tyres from bicycle, tyres from car, coated in. It was a Wiley Cat, right, black. And I'm like, I want it, right? And my guesstimate, right, my estimate, right, my kind of guessing of the coin, right, LA Stores thing, it's like, no more than £5, right? It was all about the grip, right? Anyway, the female at Olsen's second-hand shop was like, because there was the inquiry, my folks, my AK folks, right? Yes, because that's not their names, right? Right? Anyways, I was young, it was 80s. Yeah, Lisa Andrew and Nita stores, right? Back in the olden days, right? Yes, and John from Gold's Fingers, and they all remembered each and every one. Yes, and Alibaba's, right? And Marcus's AK dad, right? And the rest of them, and Versatile things, stuff, and the lush smelling bread buns. Yes, and even what was it called? That's where you got all of the cool things. No. It's trying to disappear. The Two Misters. The Two Misters, right? The dancing Coca-Cola mega years ago and the whistling keys. It wasn't being modern. No, it'll be back, right? It's not going to disappear, right? But that's shop, right? So it was next to the Nobles in the middle. Something's hiding. Anyways, right, off that, right? Wiley Cat, £7. It was like 7, I thought. No way, right? Just no way, they don't play that, right? I was key. Yes, because the top end of the estimate was £5 give up, which is a lot of coin in the 80s. But anyway, I was speaking, I got it, this Wiley Cat skateboard, right? But either way, cut a long story short, right? It got done. I did the walking with it, and I did the 360 turn around. Yes, the full donut handbrake turn, I did it. The revolution, the degree, right? And then, what happened about it, right? Was 2 days later, I'd left it somewhere. I left it in the car park, right? After playing out, right? When I was young. And I hadn't realised. And I realised suddenly, I've left my skateboard. Oh no, right? It was a Wiley Car Rom, right? It might be off to the realms of Nikes now and things, but I didn't know that. Then it was all about the grip, right? But anyways, I was like, oh no, it'll be long gone. But yeah, I've better thoughts, right? It's what I thought straight, right? It's like, oh well, another personal. Yeah, I had my use. I did what I set out, my aims, my dream, which is another word for what you want to achieve, right? Aims. I set out and I got it done. So that was it. But I thought somebody else will get it right and they'll have fun with it like me did. So I was appreciative of the time I had with it, right? And then Mike came. I went, so where's your skateboard? I went, I left it and I didn't realise for 2 days later, right? That was that, right? It wasn't fear love and right, you gotta get done in, right? You've lost 20 quid, all that. No, none of it, right? So that was the story of the Wiley car. But yes, it was around the same time I painted the rock white. Anyways, more importantly, it wasn't natural, right? 97, shouldn't have been it outside of it, right? Because I had my on it, right? Yeah, and all of the development being going on here, I can't stand the side of those escalators, reminds me of a lot of things. Yes, it was me, right, where the leak was, right, the pedestrian tunnel, but I didn't do nothing about it. It wasn't a good start, right, a blooming leak. Things are such past tense. Anyways, right, it was 2011, this bridge right here, and I was just thinking it's going to fall on my fucking head now, that shit, right? It could be somewhere else. But anyway, it's the same bridge next to the white rock. No, it wasn't natural. No, that vibration, so then gone away with that fuck shite. Straight. Yeah, because sound and vibration goes from fast, like composite day, material earth, there's different types, right? It moves fast, it moves slow. Big vibration, right? I put a stethoscope on it, that one right here, right? And you tap it like the lungs, and you'll hear these differences, right? You don't need the technical gear, expensive equipment. They put a lick on it. Anyways, I just thought I'd just mention it. I didn't like the escalators. And if I thought that day and what they did up in Londinium, with a gas station which had real gas, household gas, right? It wasn't what I found in the early 90s. I was like, that's real gas. And thoughts of explosions and all sorts of things. It hasn't been used for quite a few years anyways. Yes, that's it. Next to the Asda, which used to be allotments, all those things, Coronation Street, yeah, like the television programme. Alright, if they thought they were going to do that, well, they didn't SimCity think it out well, did they? You know what I'm saying? Right, because all of this motion movement. Yes, to what do you call it? It's not refurbish, no, it's the one, refabricate the steel, the metal. Holy bones, things like that. Yes, because the ones over London, they went off to Yorkshire to refabricate, like double dipped, right? So if you've got a holy bit of chocolate, right, you heat up the smelt and the melt, right, of the steel, and then yes, you coat it and wait for it to cool down. Yes, so you're putting layers on it to strengthen it, right? Holy bones, holy steel, right? End of. So if they were a thing in a day in that, right, they did Londinium, you know what I mean? Nothing again. Right, look, and this is this thing, right? So you've got all this malarkey going on. They built this lot. There's the bridge of, well, it's not unseen, but it's been going on in quite a while. And it goes all the way along the Westway, West Park, and that rock fell down, and that wasn't natural because of all of the commotion, the vibration, right? It was 2011. White Rock, of times of when I was younger, was miles away in thought. Yeah, it was when I was in Osborne Avenue and I had to go to E1, and I'm looking at it funny, like mind your head. I put like the car park. My first spoonerism was park car. Yes, it was my first spoonerism. Identified as a spoonerism, a park car. And mind your head and duck, right? Yeah, so the help of that bridge, I don't know. I can't stand them escalators all off at the right. I didn't like them, right? So I'm just expressing it. But I am. Well, look, the rock, yes, it's across the road from the Sikh temple. It's where the stairs are, the steps. That rock, right, if we were underneath it, yeah, it would be squashed, right, big, that's it, right, awful, just, right, yeah, it was scary 97, clocking that, right. Anyways, all bang bang, motion, there's the bridge, it goes all the way along. Yeah, I'm not one of those that doesn't say now, oh, it says something. Dementia, pracks that. How's your pack so stuffing? Didn't give belief to it, never did. Aye. And Ghanaian and sang dancer rhythms. Ooh. Intergender, bisexual, intersex. Hermaphroditisms. Yes, the intersex, right? And what's I exactly? Sex is gender, I didn't forget it, right? I'm a f, right? You want to know what a f for female. We're here transitioning. That's what I knew pre-10, transitioning, temporary, in this form that would be, I describe myself as an earthling. And I'm still, all you, right, listen, homostasis, come again, right, there's imbalance there, right, my keeping now was not, when was in transitional form, right, was definitely not a homo in homostasis, which is male. Yes, was in feminastasis. So all your biology teachers and all the rest, because that's all it was in the book, I like balance, right, feminastasis, yes, I'm still alive, but I'm alive, feminastasis as it be, I'll end it there, right. You know, even though that, yeah, that word, that all energy, right, and how we approach, like, you know, the cocking of it. Well, you know, from the beginning, there was no holy shit instilled in us, right? So, have as much as natural can be, right? Those things, yeah, have those things. It was here temporary transitional. Yeah, there's been too many passings on, but they're still getting in my head. No heaven or hell. They're in energy, and I'm not know it all, and we want to know. But it's never approached. And there's near and as far as we'll make them. You know, just across the town and that. Like, you're there somewhere, right? No shout outs for. And I love you, Prince, Tomcat, and all the rest. There's too many to mention. Many different species, including all the bubble brown seagulls, things as such, you know, even down to the slugs. Right, I'm gonna talk off because I've got to get on the move. I didn't have a mask. So it's like, no angst for the bus driver outside. Well, I ain't got one. I just got off. I before said, no, he didn't say no. I was just like, I just walked up the bus anyways. So it's one of those. Right, you know, Pete. So anyway, that's that, right. I'm going to stop this recording. But you know, my worry about it's literally the structure, because the White Rock dropped down when the petrol station used to be a Westway, right, opposite the Sikh temple, and all of this commotion, and I cannot stand them escalators. I just thought I'd shout it out for because it collapsed that rock eye. Right, I'll end here.